All right, so I'm going to go through the first chapter of the Chord Crash Course book that the Piano 3 kids are working on. So we did the whole first chapter because it's review for them. And then we'll get into some more fun progressions next time. But we were talking about arpeggios, which is just when you take a chord and you play one at a time there. So that's what was on page 3. On page 4 and 5, we have these right-hand climb and left-hand climb. And what that is we're just going up through the white keys, playing each arpeggio. So we're starting with the first finger on C. We have C, skip, skip, then D, skip, skip, then E, skip, skip, F. We're moving that first finger up every time. A, B, C, and then back down to C, and then it goes all the way up again. Now the left-hand climb, same exact thing, but now with the left hand. So I have my 5th finger on C, C, skip, skip, making sure my 3rd and 5th fingers are playing on firm fingertips. And the thumb is playing on the side tip. All right. Then we turn the page and we get to our arpeggio acrobat. Now this is really the same thing as the climb. It's just that we're playing the left and then the right. Left, right. Again, making sure my fingertips are firm, and I'm having this graceful wrist lift off here. We also talked about the parts of the chord, the root, 3rd and 5th, and chord symbols, which is these letters written above the staff. So this is what they're playing, and this is what the chord is. If it's a major chord, it'll just be the letter by itself, and if it's a minor chord, they will say M-I-N after it or just an M after it. So we have C major, D minor, E minor, but then that's F major. So that's how chord symbols work. They'll make a little note if it's a minor chord. All right. Moving on, we have, I had them practice this on page 9, just playing the arpeggio, and then the full chord, all at the same time. And I practiced them having them drop into the chord with those firm fingertips and the thumb on the side tip, and making sure all 3 of the notes hit at the same time. And then practice it with the left hand. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That was page 9 there. And then page 10 and 11, we have this chord scale climb, which again is the same thing, but now we have our arpeggios. Then left hand chord, right hand chord. Arpeggios. Left hand chord, right hand chord. Arpeggios, left hand chord, right hand chord. F, 2, 3, 2, 3, That's the chord scale climb. And that was really all we did. We did talk through, we played through the C major scale, and then we did the C major chord scale. And all that is we take all the notes in the C major scale, which is just all the white keys from C all the way up to the next C. So we have C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Those are all of the notes that live in the key of C, and we can make a chord off of each of those notes. So the chord scale would be C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. We also, when we're talking about those chords and we're in the key of C, we give them numbers. So the C chord is 1, the D minor chord is 2, E minor is 3, F major is 4, G major is 5, A minor is 6, B diminished is 7, and then C is 1 again. So we give them numbers, and we also draw, when we write them as Roman numerals with capital for major and lowercase for minor. So that's what all of this is here. There's lots of great information on here. She lays it out really well, keeps it pretty, I think, simple and clear, but please let me know if you have any questions about that. So that's what we did this week, and then next week we'll be moving on to some popular chord progressions that show up in a lot of music. So please let me know if you have any questions, and I'm looking forward to seeing the kids next week.